Hello everyone and welcome. A few weeks ago, I did a review of an entry-level OBD2 scan tool that I thought was a pretty good scan tool for the DIYer, and that scan tool came with free lifetime updates. Well, since that time, I came across an even better scanner that is also very affordable for the beginner DIY auto enthusiast and also has free lifetime updates. So today we're going to be looking at the Xtool D5S, which is an entry-level scan tool, but also has a lot of powerful features at a very affordable price. This scanner cost about the same as the previous scanner that I tested, but has many more features and is more powerful. That is one reason that I like Xtool scanners, because they always give you a lot for your money. So if you've been looking for a powerful yet affordable and easy to use OBD2 scanner but didn't know which one to get, then stick around as I unbox and test this new scanner that I just got from Xtools. Alright guys, so when you unbox this puppy, this is everything you get. So let's talk a little bit about some of the features that this guy has, but before we get started testing this guy, do me a big favor and hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so already. That way you get notified every time I do another product review video, DIY project, or a sale at a big box store where I can help you save even more money. Alright then, so this is the D5S OBD2 scan tool from Xtool, available on Amazon, link in description below. At the time of making this video, this kit retails for $169.99, but they also have a $20 discount coupon, bringing it down to around $149, so that's a really good price for this little scanner. This guy comes with a 2-year warranty, and this scanner also comes with free lifetime updates, which the scanner can do easily through your Wi-Fi. No need to hook up to a computer or any of that. One-touch updates right in the system through your Wi-Fi. The dimensions on this guy are 7.5 inches by 4 inches by 1 inch in thickness. So what do you get when you unbox this guy? Well, you get the scanner itself, you get a quick start guide to tell you everything you need to do to get this guy up and running, you get the OBD2 cable, and you get a USB cable to power this guy up because it does have a built-in battery. Now this is a very affordable 4-system OBD2 scan tool with 15 resets or special functions. This scanner has a 5.5-inch touchscreen display with a resolution of 1440 by 720. This scanner comes with a 32 gigabytes of built-in storage that can easily be expanded if you need more storage by simply adding an SD card to the built-in expansion slot. This scanner can communicate and scan your engine, transmission, ABS, and SRS. Plus, it also has 15 reset functions built in, such as the EPB, SAS, BMS reset, throttle relearn, TPMS reset, ABS bleeding, injector coating, gearbox matching, suspension adjustment, headlight, windows, crank sensor, and many more. This scanner can read and clear DTC trouble codes, plus it can give you freeze frame data and real-time data as well. This unit runs on the Linux operating system, which is quite stable, and this guy is powered by a 3100 mAh rechargeable internal battery. This unit comes with FCA auto-off and CAN FD systems to communicate with modern Chrysler and GM vehicles. This scanner can show you real-time data in numeric text mode, or it can graph up to 4 data PIDs at one time. This scanner is compatible with most automakers worldwide, such as American, Asian, European, and some Indian and Australian brands as well. This scanner also has AutoVIN for faster vehicle identification and is also multi-language ready, so you can use it in any language that you prefer. So this scanner is an affordable yet powerful OBD2 scan tool that is perfect for the DIYer or small shop owner. Compact and easy to use with a very affordable price as well. But it still brings you a lot of functionality and free lifetime updates, which will save you thousands of dollars over the lifetime of the unit. So let's take a little closer look at this guy, then we'll hook it up and see how it performs. Alright guys, so let's take a quick look at this D5S from Xtool. Really nice little scanner. I mean, a nice compact size, not really humongous. Very convenient for especially like a DIYer and stuff like that. Very compact, easy to fit it just about anywhere. Some of the tablets get a little bit too big and oversized, so this is a very good size right here. And also one thing that I didn't mention previously is that this guy does not come with a storage case. If that's important to you, they do sell a storage case separately right on the Amazon page, and you can get that for like 25 bucks, not a big deal. So if you don't care about the storage box, then you really don't need to buy it. If you do want a storage case to be able to keep it safe when you're not using it, then you can spend another 25 bucks and get it. Totally up to you. Don't need it if you don't want it. Anyway, so let's go through and take a look at this guy and see all the different things that it can do. The beauty of this guy is that you don't need to have it hooked up to the vehicle to be able to run through and do a few different things. But when you're going to do diagnosing, you do need to hook up the cable. This guy is not Wi-Fi. But you have your auto scan right there, which will do the auto VIN and all that kind of stuff. The diagnostic, which is vehicle specific, and that'll do Ford, Chevy, whatever it is. It'll go through the vehicle specific. OBD2, which is your generic OBD2 code reading. The special functions right here, you click on that and you go into all the different functions, and you see right there all the different things that are available. 15 different functions that can come in very convenient, especially with modern vehicles and so forth, that you could take advantage of it. You don't need to go to the dealer. You don't need to pay them. This little guy will do everything for you right there. Very convenient. And then right there, you have the updates, which again, you don't need to hook up to a computer or anything. It does it for you automatically. You see right there, it's hooking up to my Wi-Fi, and it will check for any updates, and it tells you what's available and so forth. You go through, you select the one that you want, whatever it is that you want to update it with. And it is very quick. I already updated the ones that I wanted. All these I do not need. I don't really need. I don't have a Volvo. I don't have a Vaz, etc. So I frankly don't care. And it is very quick. You click the little download arrow right there, and it downloads it and installs it in just a few seconds. It is very quick. I'm rather impressed, actually, with this Linux system. Most of the scanners that I have reviewed are Android, and they're fine. They do the job. There's no problem there. But this one, being Linux, is really quite snappy. It's really quite quick and efficient. So I can't say anything bad about it. I'm really very satisfied with that. And then if you want to go into more, then you have different things right there, your account, reports, the settings, all that kind of stuff. You can go into that and do that a bit more carefully, set up whatever it is that you want. And this guy will also create reports, keep a history log for you, all that kind of stuff. And if you want to print things out for yourself or to share with someone else for whatever reason, you can do that as well through this guy. So it's a full-featured tablet. It does a lot of stuff at a very affordable price. I mean, for 150 bucks, that is really a very affordable price for a very powerful scanner. So very compact. Like I said, you have your rubber overmold all around it and so forth. Touch screen, so you do everything right there on the front. Now, if you go to the top, that is where you hook up your cable to connect it to the OBD2 port. That is your power on-off button. And under here is where you basically hook up. If you need more memory, there is your card slot right there. You can add a memory card and expand it further if you want beyond 32 gigs. And there's your power port, so you can charge this guy up and, keep the battery powered up. And the minute you hook it up to the OBD2 port, it will start charging up, as you'll see probably when I hook it up. It tells you the battery right up there, how much power you have, and it charges the moment you hook it up to your vehicle. So let's hook it up to the vehicle and see what it can do. All right, guys, so here we are inside the vehicle looking at the scanner. I have it all hooked up to my vehicle. So let's jump in and do some scanning. Now, you can do an auto scan, you can do vehicle specific, or you can do OBD2. Let's just do it automatic, see what it can do. Auto scan, there we go. And it'll communicate to the vehicle. So then you can go to the trouble code description, system specific selection, or automatic scan. Let's do the automatic scan, and it'll pick the different setups in your vehicle, whatever it can communicate to. Remember, this is only a 4-system scanner, not a full vehicle diagnostic. It does not cover all the systems. Now, in this vehicle, you see it only shows 2 systems. The reason for that is because normally you'll see either 3 or 4, but in my case, I don't have ABS. So ABS will not show up on there. You have the SRS, and then in this case, the engine and transmission are under the powertrain. So both of them are under that one. So sometimes you'll see 2, 3, or even up to 4. Depends how the vehicle separates all the systems. If it has a separate one for the motor and transmission, you'll see 2. In my case, you only see 1. So let's go into that one. And then you can read ECU information, trouble codes, clear trouble codes, live data, etc. Let's read trouble codes, even though I don't have any. And you can read continuous memory, key on engine off, demand self-test, key on engine running, demand self-test. We're not going to do any of that stuff. We don't need to do that. let's just go with the, there you go, no trouble codes. That was pretty quick. That was really snappy. Some of them take a long time. This case, really quick, no trouble codes. Let's go back on this one, and we don't need to clear it because there's no trouble codes. And read the ECU information. That only tells you the important stuff about your vehicle, the serial number, all that kind of stuff. We don't need to go through that. But if you need it, it's there. You can read it with that. Let's look at some live data. And there you go. Basically, it shows you on here. I'm going to scroll through it and show you the different things that it'll show you that is available. Now, the vehicle's not running yet. I will turn the vehicle on in just a moment, but I'm giving you an idea of all the different things that you can read on this vehicle. And, some vehicles will have more, some will have less. Depends on what is controlled by the computer on your vehicle. Some have more modules, some have less. But here I'm just giving you an idea of all the different things that you can go through and diagnose if you want to get live data. So quite useful, again, for a small shop or a DIYer. This little scanner for such a low cost gives you quite a lot of information. So I'm going to turn on the vehicle in a moment, like I said, and I'm going to go through on here and select some different things, and we're going to graph it and see what it looks like. So let me go through here. That gave you an idea what's available, and the list just keeps going on. So I'm not going to bore you to death with all this. You can just keep going on forever, but it gives you a lot of info. Let me pick a few different things on here. You can pick up to 4 to graph at one time, and then we're going to go take a look at that. All right, guys, so we have the vehicle running now, and I picked 4 data PIDs so we can look at them and graph them and see what it looks like and see how responsive this unit is or is not. So let's take a look at that. Now I picked the short fuel trim and the long-term fuel trim. That way I can give it some input and show you how it changes on there. So we'll show the selected, and then you can see them numerically where you have all 4 data PIDs right there, and you see that it changes when you give it some input. And then you can see each one individually. If you want to see a graph of an individual one, you can see right there how it changes based on the input. And you can do that for each one. It'll only show you one at a time in this mode. So if you want to see each one in particular, you want to see how it responds, then that's what you do there. But you can close it up, and then you can either have the numeric or combine them. And there you have a graph combining all 4 data PIDs. That's nice and colorful, easy to read, very responsive. Look how quick that goes. It is responding rather quickly. And up there on top, it gives you the numeric reading and the color so you know which one is which. And that's very clear, very easy to read. Like I say, for a tiny little screen, it actually gives you excellent resolution. That is very nice HD quality right there. And it's very snappy, very quick. You see it moves rather quickly. It's not laggy. It's not really tight and combined. You can see very clearly what each one of the different things is doing. On the one I did previously, it was too close together. It was too combined where it was hard to see what each one was doing. This one, I think, gives a much better reading. So there you see all the different things going up and down. It's very responsive and very clear. So for a tiny 5-inch screen, it's really quite good. I mean, comparing it to, I have very expensive, very large scanners. I think this is a real bargain. So let's give it some gas. And that gives you a good idea what the computer is doing and all the adjustments for all the different fuel ratios. So that's pretty good right there. And then you can go back, and again, you can go back and select any one of the other ones. You can cancel all of them, and then you can go through and select whichever other one it is that you may want to take a look at. Now, obviously, I don't have any misfires, so I can't show you any of that kind of stuff. But if you do have misfires, it'll show you whatever was going on, the load time or the RPMs or whatever, at the time of misfires. I don't have any of those, so I really don't have any of that to show you. Let's see, right now we're looking at the heated exhaust. It's lean right there. State of heated exhaust, no fault. If you look at the heated exhaust voltage right there, bank sensor 2 tells you the voltage. Lean again here, no fault there. And right there it tells you the RPMs. And everything will change depending on what you're doing. And enable state of vehicle, enabled right there. Time, it tells you everything. You can literally go through and check whatever it is that you want, because everything changes based upon whatever is going on the vehicle at the moment. So very good. You don't have to graph it if you don't want to. If you're just looking for different things in particular, you can see how everything will change as you go. So that's pretty clear. Very good. Very detailed right there. Everything that it can tell you. And you see all the numbers are constantly changing. The spark advance, any of that kind of stuff, it tells you right there exactly what the computer is changing. So very nice. Let's see, let's go back. And if you wanted to do OBD, you can just check that as well right there. And then you have right there, again, auto scan, or you can select the different codes that are available, because OBD has many different types of languages available, I should say. Or you could do auto scan, and it'll pick the one that best suits your vehicle. You can, again, read trouble codes, clear trouble codes, change all that stuff, live data. We already did that. So freeze frame, I don't have any freeze frame. So again, you could do a lot of stuff with the OBD one as well, if you don't want to go vehicle specific or automatic. So there you go, shows you very easily. If you want to go vehicle specific, then you can pick the particular vehicle that you have. If you don't want it to do it for you, it'll pick the different one that's available. And you pick over here the different types of vehicle, American, Asian, Australian. Like I said, you have all vehicles worldwide, whatever it is that you want to pick, Asian, etc., Australia, China. I mean, you got a lot of different cars that you can pick right there. So you can go through and pick the one that's best for you. So very nice, very detailed little unit. All right, guys, there you have it. A review and demonstration of the D5S scan tool from Xtool. I think this little guy did a great job. This D5S is a very compact and affordable, yet powerful scan tool. Great little scan tool for the DIYer. It can read and clear trouble codes from the engine, transmission, ABS, and airbag systems, which are the systems that most DIYers will be dealing with. Plus, it also has 15 of the most commonly used reset functions needed. Most home mechanics want to be able to figure out what's wrong with their vehicle when needed, or reset certain functions so they can get back on the road without a lot of expense or complexity. I think this scanner does all of that very well. It also has free lifetime updates that can save you a lot of money by keeping your scanner up to date with the latest vehicle information at no cost to you. So even if you buy a new vehicle in the future, this scanner will keep up with any new vehicle that you get. So there you have it, guys. Check out the links below for all the details. Hope you enjoyed the video. Be sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye-bye for now.